Hello, Keystone students. In this video, we're going to hit through a few of the examples on our homework assignment 4.21c. Remember, I am going to collect this and grade this on correctness. You're going to get 1 point for showing your work and 1 point for having the correct answer. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to work through a couple of these, just kind of give you an idea, because there's a real nice way to kind of look at these that can make it rather quick and not have to do a ton of work. So the first thing I notice here is all of these dots have a negative correlation because all of our dots are going down. So right off the bat, I can look off and cancel off the ones that don't have a negative slope. So I'm going to cross off A and I'm going to cross off C because both of those have positive slopes. And now what I'm going to look at here is if I draw my line of best fit, and you can just kind of create one with any sort of line that you have. I'm just going to draw a line that looks like that. And when I look here, I can see my y-intercept appears to be positive 8. So the only possible answer here is B, because the y-intercept here is 0. And this line is clearly does not cross at 0. So as you work through these, the first thing I would do is figure out, is my slope positive or negative? And then secondly, what is an approximate value for a y-intercept? And most of the time, you're going to be able to eliminate answer choices by figuring those things out and not have to go through and actually figure out the equation for the lines. So we'll look at example 2 here. Okay. Again, as I look here, I'm going to go ahead and draw my line of best fit a while, really not caring what the equation is at this point. I'm simply just going to draw it through 2 dots, and I did try to pick 2 dots that I have a rough idea in case I would need the equation. Right? But as I look here, my slope is going to be a positive number of some sort. So I can cross off C. And then my y-intercept appears to be around 3. So I'm going to cross off A because that has a y-intercept of 0. So now I'm left with either B or D. So what I can see is my slope up 1, right 1, or is my slope up 1, right 3? Well, it's clearly not up 1 and right 3 because I would end up way over here, which is clearly not a point. And my slope does appear to be of 1. Again, these are estimates. You're not going to get exact values. They're just kind of approximations. Okay, we'll finish the first page here, and then I'll leave you do the rest of them. So again, please make sure, or go ahead and draw a line of best fit. That looks to be great. And notice half my dots are above, half my dots are below it. So as I look, my slope is negative. So I can cross off D because that has a positive slope. And it appears that my line is going to intersect somewhere between 6 and 7. So I'm going to cross off C. So now what I have to decide is which one makes the most sense. This one has a slope of -1. This one has a slope, I'm sorry, this one has a slope of -1/2, and this one has a slope of -1. So as I look here, as I look at my lines, I can draw a little slope triangle. And I can go start here and go down and go over to this one, and it appears that it is -1 and right 2. So that's going to tell me that my best choice is A. So even though we went through and did these examples, please make sure you do show your work and circle the answers. I still will grade these, so you just got 6 free points here for watching this video. Again, make sure to continue to show your work and talk about what your slope is, a positive or negative, and what your y-intercept might be.